Swedish PM demands explanation from Orb? And about delay on Hungary's vote on Sweden's NATO membership?
Here's a summary of the article.
Swedish Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson is demanding answers from Hungary after Hungary decided to vote separately on Sweden's and Finland's NATO membership applications, Sweden's Aftonbladet writes. My question is, why is Sweden now being separated from Finland? These are signals we have not received from the Hungarian side before, so I will definitely raise this with Orbán today. Kristersson's reference suggests that he plans to meet with the Hungarian PM today to clarify why only Finland's application for NATO membership will be voted on by the Hungarian parliament at the end of March. Fidesz leader Máté Kocsis announced last Friday that the vote on Finland's accession had been moved up to the 27th of March, while the vote on Sweden's accession would be postponed to a later date. The minister also said that it was very realistic that they would vote on the issue in the spring. The governing parties have been delaying a vote on the accession of Finland and Sweden to NATO for several months. MPs were said to have protested that Finnish and Swedish politicians had insulted Hungary.
This post received a score of 5,600, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
We are waiting for clearance from a Russian oligarch.
Right? He's an asshole, controlled by other assholes, and those assholes are controlled by Russian assholes. It's not a mystery.
It's not a mystery to Sweden either. They just want Hungary to say it out loud. They know Hungary can't say that they are delaying it because of Russian orders, so the hope is that it will speed things up when there's no logical excuse to proffer.
Well, to be fair, what I think they're really aiming for is that sweet EU money they've been deprived of, for being assholes. It just so happens that Sweden are the chairman of the Council of the EU currently. I guess it's pretty convenient it aligns with their Russian interests too. Either way, I'm guessing Ulf still wants them to say it out loud.
As someone OOL, what is the purpose of the money that Hungary wants from the EU? And what did they do in order to be denied it?
Any member of the EU has to fulfill certain requirements in order to be members of the EU. One being the rule of law, for example. But once inside, the EU doesn't really have any proper mechanisms to kick someone out. Thus, freezing grants from funds is one way to punish countries that no longer stick to the principles they're required to fulfill. Both Poland and Hungary are huge beneficiaries of EU grants, so this money being denied them is probably a pretty scary concept for them. Sorry if it turned into a bit of a rant. I'm trying to be as thorough as possible, but I just got off a plane and I'm on my phone, so I'm not too keen on researching stuff too closely for a comment. Hope it helped.
I can confirm this is the case for Poland. Furthermore, our government refuses to pay the fines that European Union has already subjected Poland to. So the EU is taking the fines amount from what they would pay out. Our government still refuses to leave the courts and judges alone and insists on having the means to discipline them. Yeah, they want to control the judiciary system too. They already gold the prosecutor office and he won't allow for any changes to be made against their party members.
I am curious about the lie Orbán will come up with for this one.
They let the goulash burn in public?
They burnt the paprika in their goulash base and now it's bitter and disgusting.
Russian puppet. Hungary said today they'd not arrest Putin, wanted by The Hague, if he visited their country. Fuck Orbán and his government.
Thanks for directing this to Orbán and the government instead of the whole country. We still have people here who are mortified by this the same way. Every day is a new low what these clowns communicate. They don't know any language and lack the critical thinking skill to look past it.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.